Hey, hello, this is Henry Griner, and I want to introduce you to my new AI for Humans YouTube channel. And let's see, it's right there. It says AI for Humans. And let me go switch over here and show you. I have just gone through and updated my YouTube channel. I've had a YouTube channel, this particular one, since 2007. So it's been around for a long time. I've had a lot of other content on there in the past, and my goal here is to have some brand new content that I'm creating on a weekly basis to teach you all about how to use AI for humans. The goal is to humanize AI. I know that with all the changes that have been going on for the last couple of years, been about 2 years since I started using AI to help me write blog posts and get photos that I needed for my business that I was doing a couple of years ago. But everything has moved so rapidly that I know that people that are especially 40s, 50s, and older, in my age bracket especially, you just need a better way to figure out what this AI stuff is all about rather than trying to learn it from Facebook post, or there's a lot of places to learn it. There's a lot of really good YouTube channels out there that you can learn how to do AI and use AI from. But my goal is to help beginners and take you on the journey that I have been on for the last couple of years. Actually, my journey into technology started many years ago, back in 1995, when I found out there was this thing called the internet. When I started taking a management course, a business management course at a community college back in Minnesota. And that year they brought in the first whole T1 cable access, not even a cable, it was just a telephone line. It's called a T1 connection. And they brought the internet into the campus. And I was in the computer lab learning what the internet was about. Within less than a year, I was teaching classes at the community college in the continuing ed department, and a little bit later at another community college in the North Minneapolis area, northwest suburb, I guess I would say. So I've been using technology for a long time. I've built dozens, probably well over 100 websites for clients back in Minnesota and other locations around the country. And so I understand technology. And with AI, I know that technology is moving really, really fast. So my goal is I'm using a website called AI for Humans School. And here is my AI for Humans School. And I will provide the information here later on of how you can get over there and join that if you want. It's all free. There's no cost to join and be a member of that. So I'm basically building an ecosystem that will help people with videos and learning skills in the AI for Humans school. There are modules that you can go through, and beginning with the first one, just kind of how to say welcome, how to be welcoming to other people, how to let others know who you are. And then in the first module, we get into talking about AI. You'll actually learn how to use some of the AI tools in here. In module 2, you really get into that, talking about how to communicate with AI tools and so on. Talking about ChatGPT, which is OpenAI, is where that resides. Claude is another one. So I use both of those. I've used ChatGPT. I used Gemini, which was originally Bard when I first started using it almost 2 years ago to help me write copy for my website, for my business I was doing. So there's a whole bunch of areas. So I have again, I'll go back to my YouTube channel. You can just go to AI for Humans hyphen or dash Henry Griner, and you will find my YouTube channel. And then I have my school community here. Go back to my About page, you can see that. I have a video on here. When you come here, there's a welcome video that is my AI clone, my AI twin. I teach people how to use these kinds of tools to help in educating themselves, educating other people, building their business, and so on. And then I also have what's called a Substack website, which I post content on about once or twice a month, not all the time, but I post longer articles over there. And on this one, when you go here, you will find an article about, it's called Netscape to ChatGPT. It's my story about how I actually got started on the internet. One of my first business websites that I built, GTA Business Solutions, and so on. Back in the day, when we didn't have AI abilities to make our own little images and so on, I hired somebody in about 2006, 2007 to create a caricature of me. And then here's one of my original websites that was in that time span from about 2006 to 2012. So I say that just to mention that I've been on the internet for a long time, but my goal is to make it simple. I want to help people to understand what the internet is about. So all of the tools that I have available, the teaching that I'm doing on my YouTube channel, all of that can be found here at my Henry Griner. And I'll just throw the link up here quick. There we go. www used to stand for the World Wide Web or the World Wide Wacky Web. I think some people gave names like that to it. So you can go to my henrygriner.com site, and there you can find basically everything that I'm talking about here. So I'm just going to scroll through here quickly. This is a link to my AI for Humans training, and I'll show you how to get to that in a minute. About August, I think it was last year, I used a AI tool called Suno to create my first music video. And about 2 weeks ago, I found another tool that I have listed down here. So Suno is the music tool, and Sundo is the tool that actually created this music video. It's about 4 or 5 minutes long, 3 minutes long, I guess. I also have information on the primary product that I am working with. I'm building a team of people with a company called Legacy Builders, which is part of the e-education, whole digital e-education business that is multi-billion dollars. Over the next couple of years, they're talking trillions of dollars in e-education. If you remember about 2000, 2001, when something happened and everybody shut down businesses, they shut down schools, and a few weeks to a month or so later, people started working from home, and then schools started online schools. That just exploded the whole digital e-education business field. And what I'm doing with Legacy Builders, and you'll be able to click on the link here if you go to my henrygriner.com site and take a look at that, find out how you can build a business the way that I'm doing. Here's a link, again, talks about my AI for Humans school group. And here's a link. Need to actually update this. This is an older image that I had from a YouTube channel, which I have updated. And I should get this image on there so that it's current. So I will do that. And then this is the link to my Substack newsletter. So that's where you could find me. Also at the bottom, you'll see links to my Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and again to my newsletter and so on. So that's where you can find out about me and what I'm doing. And basically, my goal is to help teach people from beginners on up how to use AI tools for business. If you are working at a job where you're concerned about AI replacing you, a lot of people are concerned about that. You need to begin to learn how to use AI and do that on your own time. If the boss hasn't provided you a free access to, say, ChatGPT or Claude or some other tool to do that at work, you can take my free education courses here at AI for Humans. And by doing that, you can safeguard your employment by learning to go into the new age. When I first learned about the internet in 1995, and I built the first website for my bank back there in Minnesota in 1996, I began a journey into being able to help many people with the internet, to learn how to use the internet through the classes that I did at the community education offices at those two community colleges. And now I'm doing that again in the whole AI, I call it the AI universe, the AI space. And so I want to help you. That's my goal, to help people who need to learn AI for their workspace, but also for people who want to learn how to build a business with AI. And that's why I have that link here in the information. If you are interested in starting a home-based business, there are many, many people. We have over 60,000 people in the school community that's part of Legacy Builders all over the world. And that is a community that supports one another. We help each other. Let's go back to my main screen here. We help each other with uh, different levels of support. Sometimes it's just like, don't give up. It's not impossible. You can build a home-based business, and this is the tool to do it on. So I want to close with just throwing my link up here again, henrygriner.com. I hope you will go over there and join me and follow me and subscribe to my, throw this back up here again, my AI for Humans YouTube channel, where this video is going to go here before the end of the day. And my plan is to provide videos, 2 or 3 probably videos like this each week. And some of the next ones will be actually videos that I will do to introduce the various modules in the school, which I have not done yet. I have not gone through and done videos that actually walk through what I'm teaching in each of these modules. So that'll be part of the content. So I just really, I want to say thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day, whether you're sitting at the office or you're on the train commuting somewhere back and forth to work, watching this video. Please go and like and subscribe. And I want to invite you to join me on this adventure to learn what AI can do for you in your business, at home, or at work. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.